In this episode of Homestead How, we're going to show you a simple way to install recessed can lights. Over the years, we've installed many different types of recessed lighting, and usually they come with a big can on them. Some of them are insulation rated, some of them are not. Oftentimes they take up too much room and there's just not enough space to fit them. Oftentimes standard can lights have separate trims that are expensive, separate light bulbs of course, which are also add to the cost. These are all in one unit and in my opinion a much better solution. Jen's homestead office here is pretty dark as you can see, and she needs some more light, and there's not a lot of headroom above the drywall ceiling for a standard can light. So instead we're going to install these low profile LED lights. A fish tape comes in handy to help fish the wires through the ceiling. So we already have power here at this light. We're going to splice into this to power the two low voltage LED lights we're going to be putting in above the desk. We use the old paper plate trick to help catch some of the drywall debris. Probably should have worn a mask too. It did catch a good deal of it though. We figured out where we wanted the lights. We measured so that they were symmetrical, and now we're fishing the Romex wire through from one to the other, and then we'll fish it over to the power supply on the main light that's already there. So ideally I'd remove this metal box, but I don't know how they attached it and I couldn't remove it. So I cut this little notch out so that I could access the box, put a Romex connector on it, and run the wire through. I'm going to patch this hole up, and the entire thing's going to be covered so you're not going to see it anyways. With the circuit breaker off, I spliced into the existing power and just matched the black to black, white to white, and ground to ground. It's kind of hard to see in the dark office splicing these wires together, so I'm going to show you here in the workshop. I'm using a linesman pliers to twist the wires together, and it's really important that they are twisted and secured before putting the wire nut on. Obviously if you're not comfortable with this, you should have an electrician do it, but once you get a nice connection between the two, you can add the wire nut, and you should be able to just keep twisting the wire nut until you can twist it no longer. You shouldn't be able to pull it off once you're done. Another nice feature of these lights is they come with these push connectors, which can be used instead of wire nuts. And for this you simply strip the wire, push it into the connector, and it pinches it in there and you can't remove it. And it's a lot easier than a wire nut and a lot quicker, as you can see here. Here's what the new lights look like. I purchased these on Amazon. As you can see, they're nice and flat. You can use what they call a pancake box, which is a super flat box to install these. So they work really well. In my scenario, I only had a few inches above here, and a standard can light that's 6 inches deep or more would not work. Hit it. And now we have plenty of light. We purchased a 10-pack of these lights, and I ended up using them in the workshop also. there was venting above this area, so there was very little clearance, and I used the pancake boxes here, and it worked great. Thanks for watching.